Good morning. I've just got to show you in here, in the flat that we were staying in. I've just had a shower and I need to show you the heating arrangements because we couldn't get this thing started last night. It's this terrifying... You're just going to have to see this. Hang on, I'm going to walk through. Sliding door arrangement on the bathroom. Always classy. Another sliding door. And here it is. This is Greek hot water engineering at its finest. Down here, there's a boiler. And down here, there's the oil tank. I had no idea how to kick this thing over last night. There's a terrifying control panel up here. We had to have someone come out and show it to us because it was well beyond my ken. The shower itself, it heats up slowly, and the moment anything happens, you change the water pressure, the heat rises to the point where it's going to flay the skin off your body. Greece, plumbing, I'm not sure. I think Albania beat you on the plumbing. Hang on. We're just walking back from breakfast. We went out just to a local cafe and we bumped into the police officers that we saw yesterday evening.
Yeah, the Greek bike police.
The Greek bike police, and they were all sitting outside of the cafe with their bikes there, having a cup of coffee, and just invited us in.
And they just bought us coffee and,
yeah.
and had a chat with them.
And directed us to their preferred bike shop and said they'll call up and say that we're coming and to help us out. And just, bikers everywhere.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Okay, so after my 2 days of engine rattling, we've decided to get the clutch cover off and have a look because it sounded like it was coming from the clutch. The good news is there's not loads of crap floating around in there and the oil was okay. What we are finding though is that we've got a bit of movement in here, which isn't great, but I don't think there's much we can do about it.
There's a bit of movement on the flywheel as well.
Not much.
But you can feel the bearings are moving around, but there's slop in them.
Yeah. More disturbingly, what we have found is that I'm missing 3 bolts from my clutch cover from underneath, which have somehow worked their way out at some point. I don't know how, because I definitely put them all back when I originally put the sun cover in. So I'm going to go back to our friendly scooter shop and see if I can get some more of these bolts. We're going to put it back together, put some fresh oil in, and see how it goes.
So Claire's back off to the bike shop riding my bike. And she's going to try and get some side stands. She's going to try and get some more bolts for her clutch cover, which is going to be interesting. Okay, so Claire's been and got some new bolts. Bless them, the bike shop wouldn't charge a penny for them. And we're going to put the clutch cover back on and get cracking on it really, because there's not a lot we can do.
No.
There's nothing too bad in there, just a bit of play on the bearings. So, put it back together again.
Fine.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I took it up to 3rd and it's fine.
Okay then. So we've finally left Varoya and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We had 1 or 2 minor issues. Well, first of all, we had a brilliant morning, didn't we?
We had a great morning. We went out, we decided to go and get coffee first and maybe some breakfast. And as we were sort of walking down the road, we bumped into the Greek biker police again that we met yesterday. And they insisted that we sat down with them and they bought us coffee.
It was absolutely lovely.
It was. They're really, really nice guys. And then we mentioned that we were going to a bike shop, needed oil, and a few other bits and pieces. And they're like, oh, I'll ring our bike shop that we take all the police bikes to. And I've got a great guy there, and he'll look after you. I'll call him now and say you're coming. And sure
he only charged us €10 when I'm sure it said like 15 on the bottle for the oil.
Yeah, €10. So we went a bit down the road, basically to get my clutch cover off and have a look. And we spent quite a while faffing around with that. And also found out that I was missing 3 bolts from my clutch cover case, which was slightly disturbing.
But it still wasn't leaking, in fairness.
It still wasn't leaking. So I jumped on Charlotte's bike and went back down to the scooter shop with one of the bolts to see if our friend Thomas had some bolts. And sure enough, he came back with 3 bolts and said no charge, take these bolts.
Which is brilliant. So Claire's only missing 1 bolt now because we didn't have one long enough, but it's the one at the top, so I'm hoping that's the area least likely to leak on the clutch cover. But the news is for her alarming rattle, we couldn't find anything immediately wrong in there. I thought it might have been the basket underneath the clutch, but that was all solid. But there's play in the kickstart shaft bearing, there's play in the clutch shaft, and there's play in the flywheel shaft as well, so it could just be completely worn out all the way through. Also, when we put it back together again after we got the thing put back together, the kickstart, the bolt that holds the Kickstarter on was a bit bent, so we've left the Kickstarter off, so your electric start only now, Claire.
Hopefully that will be okay.
Hopefully that will be okay.
So far,
Yeah, you've got a strong battery and a strong starter, yeah, that's true. So yeah, basically we are limping our way through Greece on 2 slightly knackered bikes. There was some fun news this morning. The town that we've just left, Varroya, I got a message from one of my Instagram friends, Dominica. Hello, Dominica, if you're watching. She actually grew up in Varroya. And if we'd have known that last night, we could have asked her for a restaurant recommendation. But we had some lovely food anyway, didn't we? Yeah, all the delicious hummus and tzatziki zucchini balls. We've got to make those when we get home. So yeah, Greece, we're loving you. We're loving you. Just send some good vibes for Claire's bike.
Awesome.
You're on video. I think we're higher than
we
expected here, because suddenly we're going down some twisties to lose altitude.
Yeah, quite lovely actually.
Yeah, check out the view over there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a million miles better than being on the Greek motorway.
Oh, tell me about it.
Devoid of services that
yes,
it is.
Yes. I'll take nature any day.
Yeah, look at that. We can't be far from the sea now here. We're just sort of skirting around the back of Thessaloniki. It's sort of behind us, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'll slow
Right,
down a bit.
my handbag.
Oh, cutting out. Up. And these headsets are mainly line of sight because they rely on Bluetooth technology. And I think that's asking a little bit much of Bluetooth to go round corners at about 1 kilometre.
Yeah, I mean it's very much line of sight these, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're pretty good and they last all day.
They last all day.
But,
And it actually reconnects fine. If you actually completely drop out the signal, you get a little bleep to tell you that you've lost signal with your riding buddy.
You can be out of signal. We've been out of signal for
Ages.
quite a while. Yeah,
Yeah.
ages, and it'll sort itself out.
Yeah, I mean, I walked around the block last night with the helmet still on, looking for the way into the B&B place, and it reconnected when I came back around the building. So, the Senna 10C Pro, we're liking you. We're liking you. You're not without your faults.
Yep.
But we're liking you. Anyway, here we go. We're losing a little bit of height and weaving our way
Heading
through
towards
some.
the coast, hopefully.
Hopefully. Now, I think we've got a. Oh, do you know what? We've just missed it. I was chatting away there and we missed a turning. We have, in fact, missed a turning. I am going to go round and about. There is a car
that's okay.
coming.
Yeah. So that seemed to be a turning that didn't exist.
It's
'Cause
there.
I went
It's back
past
there.
it.
I'm sure it's back there. Let's have a look. Get Google to sort itself out again. Was that it there?
Is that it? Really?
Holy cow. I think that was it.
No.
I'm
Really?
telling you, that's it, and it connects with a bigger road.
Are we going down it then?
Yeah, go on, let's do the thing. Go on, let's do the thing. We're on the wrong side of the road. It's all massively messed up.
It's all fine. Holy shit.
Come on, what's the worst that... Actually, no, don't say that. Bit of back brake as well. That's fine, that's fine. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm just coming.
It's quite steep.
Yeah, looks it.
Now it wants us to go round to the left. Okay. You see, this is what comes from not going on the motorways. Occasionally, you get stuck
you
on
get
these tiny little roads.
Sketchy little road.
Are you with me, or you see
Yeah,
where I've
you
gone?
know, I can
Oh, yeah, I
see.
can see. That's fine.
Indicating, by the way.
I'm panicking, mate.
Right, round to the right. It's like,
Sure. This is allegedly a road that we can go down.
allegedly. Holy shit.
Oh, you are shitting me, Google. No, we're still going, I was saying earlier on, I have got just a childlike, naive trust in the route that Google provides you with. And sometimes when you're going down it, it's just like, what is happening here? Why am I going down here? And then it all makes sense again. You come out on a big road and it's like all good. Although I have to... Mate!
What?
You're not going to like this.
Oh no.
It can be done. It can be done, but it's a bit... It's...
So let's have a look. Let's have a look.
What do you think? You game?
Fucking hell. Yeah, come on. This is terrifying. All the brakes.
Back brakes. Use your back brake and your front brake.
Yeah.
Be really, really super careful. If it gets loose, stop and put your feet down. Clutch in. Roll.
Yeah, clutch in. I'm rolling.
Just roll.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Yeah, lovely. Woo. Okay, I'm going to make it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just behind you.
Oh, nice work. Okay, and then we're round to the left.
Let's off-road.
That was possibly the weirdest, slightly scariest road I think we might have done in the whole
so
journey.
We've got another right turn coming up that looks hairpinny.
It looks a bit hairpinny.
But if the road's like this, I can live with it. It's better than that one.
Somebody actually made score marks in the tarmac
Yeah,
to give you a
just
chance
grip.
of sticking to it.
That have been raining?
No. Okay, I think we're at a main road
okay,
here. Look.
This looks like an actual road.
Yeah, no, there was logic to it. You see, childlike, naive trust in Google, and it's all going to be okay.
I'm so cynical. I can't.
Right, they're moving a bit quickly, so I'll wait for you to catch up. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Steady! Whoa!
We're in a lovely little Greek garden. Drinking coffee, and we're going to have some ice cream.
Excellent. Oh, if you look between those houses, I think
the sea.
I can see the sea from here. We kind of got a bit excited because we saw a lake beforehand and we thought that was the sea, but this is definitely
the sea.
down there is the sea, which is quite exciting, which means we've gone all the way from the Albanian coast to the Grecian coast, right across a huge landmass, and we are at the seaside. It doesn't look like the seaside here, but I promise you the sea is over there behind those shops.
Definite seaside.
Definite seaside going on. And how long have we got to go?
We've got 85 kilometres,
That's
so
not
I think
too bad.
we're going to be skirting the coast, basically.
For
the
most,
whole way.
yeah.
There's a dog in the road.
There's always a dog in the road, isn't there?
Always a dog in the road, though.
But yeah, we just stopped for a quick coffee and ice cream, and I've booked a hotel in Kavala where we're going. It looks quite nice.
Does look nice.
Free breakfast. We'll be smashing that out tomorrow morning.
There's apparently a pool.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly. And apparently a bath.
A bath. I'm not
not-
sure about the bath.
I'm excited about a bath. I haven't had a bath for a long time. Doesn't
That sounds worse than it
bad.
is.
Yeah.
I'd like to. Claire has been regularly showering.
I am clean, honest.
There's a little jump there.
Oh. So we are right next to the Mediterranean Sea now.
Look at that.
Proper seaside.
Trocadero nightclub. Oh, that looks like it's seen better days, to be honest. Dog.
Watching you, dog.
More dogs. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh. I thought he was coming right at me there. It's not so stupid.
No,
Jesus.
He was just.
Did you get past?
Oh yeah. No, they were too stupid to realise that there was two of us.
Oh.
I went to swerve round into the other lane,
Yeah.
and there was that big black fucker that I was trying to avoid. And,
Oh, I'm sorry. I've just got a little flush of adrenaline there. I thought. I really thought that was coming towards me.
that was a bit sketchy.
Yeah. Oh. I think we're nearly there.
I think we are. I'm seeing beachfronts and apartments and hotels and seasidey type Greekness.
And hopefully Greek restaurants. I am so hungry now.
I am really petty myself. I want all the courgette balls in my face now.